How long is it going to take for your medical malpractice case to be completed? Want to know what I'm getting at here? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a childbirth, injury, and medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And I would like to quickly talk with you today about some really important information that deals with time frames. How long in general will it take for a medical malpractice case from start to the completion? And why, if you are not patient, that this may not be the best way for you to go. All right, so the big question, how long is it going to take? I know you want to know that, but let me go ahead and step back a little bit and help you understand some of the things that have to take place for you to be successful in Maryland with the medical malpractice case. All right, so medical malpractice falls under what we call tort law or negligent law, and you have to be able to prove essentially 4 big elements. They are duty, breach of duty, causation, and damages. Those are the 4 big ones that you have to be able to prove to be successful in Maryland. But there's also other requirements that Maryland law puts on a plaintiff, and a plaintiff is the person bringing the lawsuit. And those requirements in a medical malpractice case are that you must show that the treating doctor fell below the standard of care owed to you, and by falling below that standard of care, this is what caused your damages or the injury or the harm done to you. You have to be able to prove that. So now the next question is probably, well, how do you prove this standard of care stuff that you were talking about, Marcus? How do you actually go about doing that? Well, you have to use medical experts. You use medical experts, and what they will do is they will review the records, they will review the facts in the case, and the medical experts will come to a conclusion as to those issues of standard of care, whether there was a departure from the standard of care, whether that departure is actually what caused the damages or the injury or the harm. These medical experts will give opinions on these types of things, and that's how you will know whether or not you've got a viable medical malpractice case. Now, throughout all of this, I hope you've been able to see that this is a process. So going back to the original question, when you are looking at bringing a medical malpractice case, these cases can take a long time. They can take years to get these cases completed in the state of Maryland. If you talk with a medical malpractice attorney, or when you initially speak with them, attorneys are going to want to do thorough reviews of your case. They are going to want to get these medical records. They're going to want to review the medical records. They are going to want to talk with medical experts in the front end if they feel that's necessary. So you've got all of these things that have to take place on the front end before you can even get to some of the other things when we're talking about, trial and depositions and all of that. So the purpose of today's video is to help you understand that if you are thinking about bringing a medical malpractice case here in the state of Maryland, that you must have patience. This is not something that is going to be done in a week. This is not going to be something that is going to be done in 2 months. As a matter of fact, this is something that may not even be done in 1 year from the point of injury. So you've got to remember that this is a process, and that if you're not, if you're really not in this thing for the long haul, or you really just cannot be patient to the end of it, then you really may want to step back and take some time to think, is this really something that you would want to do? All right, if you have more questions about what's going on in your situation, maybe you're watching this video because you do feel that you have been the victim of medical malpractice, or maybe you're watching this video because you feel that maybe your baby has suffered an injury at birth, and you believe that medical negligence is what has led to your baby's injury. If you have these types of things going on and you're worried about the challenges either yourself or your baby is going to face into the future, and you would like to speak with me, and you understand that this is a process and that it will take time, you've got this going on, this is what I invite you to do. Go ahead and pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832. You can also reach me toll free if you've got a birth injury situation going on at 1-833-4BABY-HELP. If you would like to send me an email, shoot me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer Maryland medical malpractice and childbirth injury questions just like yours all the time. And I'll be happy to take some time and listen to your story. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC, practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.